Was on it, but it'll be a zombie amazing day. This video, I'm gonna be looking at a mock draft that I just seen. I was looking into some mock drafts to see what people are thinking. I seen this one, and I'm starting to think I'm just crazy because this one made no sense to me. But let's get right into it. Now here we go. I'm a pretty positive person, so I'm not gonna, just completely say how bad this is, but there's just stuff I disagree with. First of all, I like that they randomized it. It's not just the worst teams get the top picks. But Houston in this situation, they did have the number one pick, taking Victor. Obviously, no problem with that. Two, the Utah Jazz moved up and they get Scoot Henderson. I think that'd be so fun. I think that's like one of the best situations for Scoot. A very low key team with very good role players around him. I think that would be very nice for him. Number three, Brandon Miller to the Magic. I wouldn't mind it. I'm going to keep saying this. Obviously, I'm not preaching that he's a bad person. No way, because I do not know him. But hopefully, the off-court issues is nothing. As of recent, nothing has came up after that unfortunate situation. Hopefully everything there is good. But love his game. Very, very talented. Number four, the Pistons taking Jarris Walker. I don't hate it. I think it's solid. I think Jarris Walker could be good with that team. Now, this is when I just get confused. Grady Dick at number five is just wow. That's like the best way I could put it. Excuse me. Let me read this. This is a nightmare scenario for the Spurs who fall out of the top three entirely. Dick is a versatile player who fits well in San Antonio's system, but he's not a franchise-changing guy the team was banking on landing in this draft. He should still be key cog in the rotation immediately with his ability to create and shoot. He can't really create. I don't know where that came from, but he can't shoot and move without the ball. Definitely could do that. But like they said, he's not a franchise changing guy. So you have somebody like Amen Thompson who can be, even Asar Thompson who can be. Is there any? There's not really other franchise changing guys, but I would definitely take my chances with one of the Thompson twins. Number six, though, Charlotte Hornets. If they get a Star Thompson at six, that's great for them. I think he fits that team way better than Amen Thompson because Amen Thompson needs the ball. He can't really shoot. Asar Thompson has showed flashes of shooting, and they can both play defense. I think Asar makes way more sense. And I also personally think Asar, his ceiling is lower, but his floor is higher, in my opinion. Amen Thompson to the Portland Trail Blazers, maybe to replace Dame. Could he go alongside Anthony Simons? Not totally sure. But I don't hate the pick. Cam Whitmore to the Pacers is solid. I think he could fit that team pretty well. Nine, Taylor Hendricks. I keep saying I think Taylor Hendricks is going to go high in the draft like most people do. I'm just not as high on him. But since I've just seen everybody have him like in the top 10, at least in the top 15, I think he will go that high. But this isn't a terrible situation for him. I just don't know if he's a top 10 player. Now, G.G. Jackson going 10 is just crazy to me. I think he's a late first round pick. He's super young and he's such a raw talent that I would be a little bit nervous taking him. And Dallas, they cannot miss on this pick at all. So I don't think that's a good pick for them. Jordan Hawkins to my Orlando Magic. Not a bad pick. He can space the floor out. There's a couple other people I rather have over Jordan Hawkins, but I wouldn't be completely upset. But like a Cassius Wallace or Anthony Black, I think I would rather have, or even like a Nick Smith Jr. I wouldn't mind. But sorry, I have to say I wasn't gonna say it, but maybe Nick Smith Jr. might be a little bit too high here. But I'm a big fan of Nick Smith Jr. Sorry, I just had to say it. Oklahoma City Thunder taking Keontae George. I don't like it. They have enough guards. He's not going to play. I'm already not a big fan of Keontae George. So I think that's not the greatest pick. So I don't agree with that one. The Raptors getting Cassius Wallace for sure. I think in this situation they would take an Anthony Black, but I also can see the case for Cassius Wallace because he sits on defense. The only reason I was saying Anthony Black is because he is 6'7", and they love those type of players, and he's an actual point guard. But Cassius Wallace plays defense, which is what the Raptors are looking for. But since they lost Nick Nurse, who knows what they're looking for now. but that's not a terrible pick. Um, New Orleans, Anthony Black, they have. It's all right. I don't hate the idea of it. Um, yeah, it's I don't know. Off the top of my head, is there anybody I would rather have? Maybe Nick Smith Jr. just because he can play with and without the ball. But also Anthony Black, I guess, could be the point guard for the future. When CJ McCollum leaves, so that's not too bad. But overall, these picks, I do not like the Keontae George one. I do not like the Gigi Jackson one, and I really do not like the Grady Dick pick. But overall, the rest of them weren't too bad. Now, I was hoping that was going to be a full first round mock draft, but it was only the lottery. And it was really interesting to me. I want to know where you guys have Grady Dick. Now, in no way, shape, or form am I saying he is a bad basketball player. I think off the top of my head right now, I still need to do my full breakdown, which I'm going to be doing a lot of those players when the draft season comes around. It's just EYBL and a bunch of other stuff is happening. When draft season comes, we're doing those videos. But where I would have him off the top of my head, probably around 10 to 15. But like top five is crazy to me. So I'm curious to know what you guys think. We're on the road to 1K subscribers. I know we're a little bit away. But I'm grinding. Hope you guys are enjoying these videos. I'm catching you guys next time. Peace.